Surfing is like any sport. In order to do well, you need to be confident. It's about believing in yourself. If you have that belief, it's amazing what you can achieve. But if you lose it, you're dead in the water. After 8 months of Solar Blue, it was easy to see that all 6 of us had become much more confident than when we'd started. In the beginning, we'd all had a few good days and a lot of bad ones. Now, you could drop us into any swell on any break and we knew we could give a good account of ourselves. In lots of little ways, the 6 of us were barely recognisable as the gawky kids who stumbled in here all those months ago.
How long are you going to be, mate? I've got a whole pile of clothes to get through.
Don't rush me, I'll be finished when I'm finished, right?
Is that going to be this year or next?
Listen, mate, when you get your collars as crisp as mine, then you can talk. Until then, just enjoy watching a master at work.
Who'd believe that Adam and Guy, 2 of the sloppiest creatures in the universe, could turn into gold medal ironing buffs? And Charlie, who couldn't boil water when he got here, and now become one of the world's great kitchen hands.
This'll be the vegetable soup to end all vegetable soups.
Don't forget these.
Coming right up.
While Lauren, who'd always been a good cook, was now our super chef supreme. As for Bridget, she'd gone from the most inept pool player you've ever seen to someone who was now seriously hard to beat. Okay, so playing pool, cooking and ironing. Mightn't be earth-shattering stuff, but they were all things people couldn't do 8 months ago, and now we're like second nature to everyone. If confidence comes as a result of doing the little things right, then these guys were brimming with it. For me personally, the thing that had begun to pay off big time was something I never dreamed would be possible. School was something I'd never start at. As the year had gone by, though, I begun to surprise everyone, especially myself.
Overall, some excellent answers to this week's assignment. I was pleasantly surprised. Even by you, Guy, you actually managed to answer the question.
Well, relevance is my middle name, sir.
Oh, pity about the first one.
And your last.
Oh, settle it down.
Well done, Cassie. That's 3 A's in a row now. Good work.
Putting the rest of us to shame.
I don't know whether confidence breeds success or success breeds confidence. Either way, school was suddenly a lot more fun when they both kicked in. If I had to pick a single reason as for why my confidence had increased, then I didn't have to look any further than the 5 kids I lived with. Just being around them was enough to make anyone feel good. Knowing that they were also looking out for me was the icing on the cake.
All right, so do we go to Swordfish Bay or what?
Yes, count me in.
Me too. I'll be there.
Some pretty bad rips there.
Yeah, the rips are down the south end. If we stick to the north end, we should be fine.
Yes, but on the north end, that break gets really dodgy at low tide.
Yeah.
Oh, pipe down, negative Nancy.
Sorry, I'm just putting it out there, that's all.
Cool, so it's settled then?
Yeah.
Just try and stop us.
Hey, you're not really worried about this, eh?
No, I just think we got to play it smart, especially on that break.
Hey, come on, we always play it smart.
I'll remind you of that when I have to pick you up off the South American coast after the rip carries you there.
Not a chance. Way too good. So, there it was. 8 months in and my life was on a roll. Confidence was high and the future looked rosy. But confidence is a tricky little beast. Just when you think you've got it all wrapped up, it can slip through your fingers quicker than a greasy spoon. The turning point for me came later that afternoon when we all went down to tackle the break at Swordfish Bay.
Looks dangerous over the rocks. Check out that left. That is mine.
No way. That left is so dodgy. Stick to the right. The left will leave you high and dry on the rocks in like a second.
That was my first mistake. I didn't listen. I'd vaguely heard what Adam had said, but I was so intent on picturing the ride I was going to get that it went in one ear and out the other.
Everyone ready?
Let's do it.
You gonna be all right?
Just try and hold me back.
I call a wave.
Aren't you glad we came?
Top call, girls.
Did you see that wave Cassie caught?
No, wait, where is Cassie?
She's going for another wave over that rock ledge. You guys ready for another one?
Definitely.
There's no doubt about it. The sets here were really amazing and I couldn't wait for the next one. Which is when I made my next mistake.
What's Cassie doing over by the ledge? I thought we told her not to go off there.
They say that when you're in an accident, things happen in slow motion. Well, this felt really slow. Especially the bit where the rocks jumped up to kiss me hello.
Cassie!
Cassie!
She's hurt and lost her board.
She's got to get off those rocks.
She'll be shredded by the time Adam gets anywhere near her. What do you think? Come on.
The further out I got, the worse things started to look. But I could see that if I didn't do something, I'd end up on the rocks again.
Cassie! Cass! Yeah. Get up. Here, hold on. Are you okay?
Yeah. I cut my foot pretty badly, though.
Pretty big hit, Beck. I don't know how bad, but we'll need some transport. They're bringing her in now.
Easy there. Come on, we got you.
What about you?
Yeah, I'll be cool. Just get Cassie in now.
Cassie, are you okay?
I'll live. Only just.
Quick.
Boy, when you guys go out on a social outing, you don't do it half-heartedly, do you?
We didn't exactly mean for anything to happen.
Why didn't you follow the drill? You know the rules when you go out in a new break. You stay together and you keep away from the rocks.
Yeah, well, that's how we planned it to be.
So what went wrong?
Cassie just misread the break. It happens.
Well, it's going to be an expensive misread, isn't it?
Why?
Well, that foot of hers isn't going to heal in a hurry. There's no way she's going to make that comp in 3 weeks.
What comp?
What comp? Do you guys not read the calendar? It's the South Coast Open. It's worth 3 points towards your end of year tally.
How's the foot?
It's all right, thanks. Only 10 stitches. To be honest, it's a lot better than my pride.
Well, don't feel bad. Surfers cop injuries like these all the time. It's part of the sport, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just kicking myself for being so dumb. It was a stupid mistake that should never have happened. And I put all the others in danger. Especially Adam.
True. But you would have jumped in had it been one of them in trouble.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't one of them, it was me. You know, why do I have to be such a klutz?
You know, if it makes you feel any better, exactly the same thing happened to me when I was a student here.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You're not the first and you definitely won't be the last. So stop punishing yourself about it.
Hey, Beck. When will I be able to start training again?
Well, it is only a flesh wound, but the danger is that you could do more damage if you try to come back on it too quickly.
Meaning?
Meaning we wait for the stitches to come out. A couple of weeks at least.
So the next comp?
Forget about it. Sorry.
But what about all the points I'll miss?
It'll be tough to catch up, but you can do it.
The funny thing about confidence is that when you lose it, you don't notice it at first. It's like a leaky pipe. It just starts as a tiny trickle, drop by little drop. It didn't take long for the process to start either. Suddenly, I had plenty of time to watch Lauren and Bridget work out on their boards. I always knew they were good, but now I realised they were really good. The more I watched them, the more I knew how tough they'd be to compete against. For the first time this year, I started to feel seriously shaky about my chances.
That's it, guys, as fast as you can. Don't worry about hitting hard, the point is to keep the speed up. Good.
As I watched the others train, I could see how hard it was going to be to catch up to them again.
That's it, guys, light and fast.
They were all so good and so on top of their game. At this level, you can't stand still and hope to be in the race. And I wasn't just standing still, I was actually going backwards. The worst thing of all, though, is that when you start losing faith in yourself, you take it out on everybody else. It's almost like you blame them for your own stuff-ups.
Hey there. Look, might like this.
Well, what is it?
A reference book for the history question we have to answer.
Look, I'm fine, I don't need it.
Have a look at chapter 4. It's got some really good stuff in it.
I'm fine. I can manage.
I know you can, just...
Adam, I have so much material I'm swimming in it anymore and I will drown.
Okay. Well, it's still here if you need it.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Not only had Adam taken huge risks to rescue me when I was in trouble, but now he was being really sweet and offering to help me with my homework. You know, and what was I doing in return? Acting like some ungrateful 3-year-old. Personally, I wouldn't blame Adam if he never spoke to me again. The truth is, the more I felt my confidence slipping away, the harder I tried to assert myself. It was like I was desperate to prove that I was still at the same level as the others. And it wasn't a pretty sight. Which way are you going, dropkick?
Don't worry, Cassie, we'll get them.
Look, I don't need you to do this. I'm not helpless.
No one said you were. Do you want us to take this class for you?
No, I'm perfectly fine. You guys go on, I'll meet you there.
You sure?
Yes. I wouldn't have said so if I wasn't, would I?
Okay, we'll see you in there.
Last night I abused my boyfriend. Now I just bawled out my 2 best friends. What was going on with me?
Put your essays on the desk, please. I'll come and collect them. And open your textbooks to page 64. Quickly read the section on government.
Another nasty thing about confidence is that once you start losing it, everything gets caught in the wash. For the first time in months, I'd really struggled to cope with an assignment.
This doesn't feel like 1,500 words, Cassie.
I couldn't find anything else to say.
It's not like you to be short of an argument or two.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the best I could do.
OK, we'll see how it stacks up.
All right, guys, we better get out there before that swell dies off. Pick your feet up.
What's this?
It's your swimming stuff.
But I can't train. I can barely walk.
You're not going to have to walk.
Adam.
Come on, you can get changed in the shed.
No, but Beck and Gary...
Don't worry about Beck and Gary. I've discussed it with them and they approve.
Discussed what?
Your new training program. Now, come on, are you going to get changed or am I going to have to throw you in the water with your clothes still on?
You're really serious, aren't you?
You better believe it. I seem to remember doing this before. Any more piggybacks and I'm going to have to start charging you a fee.
Can you please tell me what this is all about?
I already told you, it's a new training program. There you go. Now that should keep your bandage dry.
You really think I'll be able to swim in this?
I know you can.
But what for? What's the point?
Here comes Beck, why don't you ask her?
Hey, how's it going? So, do you think it'll work?
Perfectly, she's ready for anything.
Can you please tell me what's going on here, Beck?
You're going swimming.
Okay, that much I can see.
So that you'll be ready for the comp in 2 weeks.
There is no way that I will be ready for the comp in 2 weeks. My foot won't handle the pressure.
Not that comp. This is something Adam's found.
What did you find?
It's a swimming marathon called the Avalon Big Beach Swim. You're our best swimmer, so I asked Beck if you could represent Solar Blue in it.
Why would I do that?
Because it'll be worth points, that's why. The same number of points the others will get for going in the surf comp.
That way you don't fall behind us.
And the swimming training will be good for your foot's recovery.
Well, how far do I have to swim?
About 3 kilometres.
3 kilometres.
Which you can do provided you start training now.
That is a massive swim.
Well, you either sit around moping, feeling sorry for yourself, or you make up your mind to do something about it. I guess it depends on how serious a contender you expect to be at the end of the year. It's your choice, Cassie.
You can do this. You know you can.
Come on, Cassie, you have to do it. It's about time I got in shape again.
Sorry?
I'm going to be your pacemaker. So while Gary trains the others, I'll do 2 sessions in the pool with you, before and after school.
You do that.
I'm game if you are.
Guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
No.
Okay, let's do it.
Up. Easy.
Come on, Cass, you're doing really well.
At first, I was really angry with Adam and Beck for the way they'd railroaded me into this. But the more I swam, the better I felt. I couldn't believe how good it was just to be doing something.
Just a few more strokes and you'll be there. Bring it into the home straight, come on, and... Woo!
I had no idea how out of condition I was.
That was great. I forgot what a rush it was to be back in here.
Give it a week and you'll really be powering. How's the sore foot?
Oh, what sort of foot?
See, that's what we want to hear.
How you going, champ? No bad after effects?
Bit better. Your twinges. I'll get over it.
Cool, you're on your way then.
Adam,
Hmm?
can I tell you something? Confidentially?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
What's that?
You can tell me that anytime you like.
And also that I'm sorry for being such a misery guts. I've been horrible to everyone, especially you.
Don't worry about it. We're just stoked that the Cassie we know and love is on her way back.
But I have been really horrible, haven't I?
Yeah, pretty ugly.
Oh, okay, you don't need to agree so wholeheartedly about this.
Listen, it wasn't that long ago that you rescued me from the horrors over a few sharks. So I figured helping you get back in the pool was the least I could do in return.
Thanks, Adam.
Just do that swim for me. And you better do well. The honour of Solar Blue is at stake here.
Look, I'll just be happy to finish.
You'll do way better than that. Trust me. Good night.
After 2 weeks of training, the effect on my foot was amazing. It was almost back to normal. Even more than that, I started to believe I was genuinely in with a chance. Then I saw the people I was up against. These guys were really serious swimmers. How could I possibly compete against them?
Where's Cassie? I can't see her. There she is in the middle.
Cassie!
Hey, Cassie!
Cassie! Good luck!
Good luck, Cass!
I don't know whether it was good to have the others turn up to watch me or not. I suddenly felt more nervous than I've ever felt in my whole life. What if I bombed? I'd never be able to look them in the eye again.
She looks a bit nervous.
Of course she is. Look at the competition.
It's not like she's a regular competitor. Oh, what's the matter with you guys? Show a little faith.
Then ready to go?
Go! go too hard too quickly.
Don't worry, she'll pace herself.
Once I got into a rhythm, I forgot about my nerves. I also forgot about the other competitors too. Suddenly, it was exactly like surfing. Just me and the ocean.
Hey, Beck, how's she going? She caught up to the leaders yet?
It's too hard to tell. There are so many swimmers out there.
Gary, how long before they reach the buoy, do you reckon?
Maybe 15 minutes.
We should go up to the headland. We'll be able to see them turn from up there.
True, what are we waiting for?
Let's do it.
The one thing I hadn't thought about in all this was that this was the first time I'd been in the ocean since my accident. As the waves got bigger, my mind kept screening instant replays. Come on, Cassie, you're over that. Can't wimp out now.
Hey, they're making good time.
What about Cassie?
Can't actually see her. We're not going to see her to the finish line.
Reckon she'll keep up?
You wait, the second half of the race she'll really show her stuff. Come on, Cassie!
Lauren, she can't hear you from up here.
Come on, Cassie!
Halfway. You've made it to halfway. It's downhill from here, right?
I don't know about you lot, but I'm going down that finish line.
Me too. I'm not missing out on that. Come on!
Why do my arms feel like lead? Why won't my feet kick in time? Come on, body, just 10 minutes, please.
Oh, look, everyone's coming in now. Any sign of Cassie?
Hey, I wouldn't expect much. It'd be a major achievement just to finish this race.
Come on, Cassie, where are you? Awesome.
Fantastic. We knew you could do it. That was great work, Cassie. Does anyone mind if I die? Correct.
Okay, so I didn't win the swimming race. In fact, I didn't come second or third either. But I did place in the first 10, which, as it happened, was enough to get me the 3 points I needed to keep up with the others at Solar Blue. And of course, it was those very others who'd done so much to get me there anyway.
Hey guys, I've just got to make a quick detour. I'll catch you later.
Oh, well, don't be too long, otherwise I'm going to eat all your lunch.
Mr. Savin?
Cassie, good morning.
Morning. That assignment I handed in a couple of weeks ago, the one that was short.
Yes, not the standard I've come to expect from you.
No, it was rubbish. I just wanted to give it to you properly this time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cassie, it's too late. I've already marked them.
No, I'm not doing it for the mark. I just wanted to make up for doing something that was so second-rate.
Good. Well, I can't adjust the mark, but I will read it and let you know what I think.
Thanks, sir. I'd really appreciate that.
Okay.
They say a truly confident person is someone who's not afraid to admit their mistakes. If that's the case, my confidence must be well and truly back because, boy, have I made some mistakes lately. At the end of the day, though, I'm just glad to be back where I started. And next time we go out to surf a new break, I'll be really, really careful. That's today's promise anyway, and who knows? I might even be able to keep it. At least until tomorrow.